Hey, good morning, folks. I just want to make a quick video before I head off to work, my day job. I just watched the video that FieldCraft Survival just put out, and so I kind of want to give you my opinion on it and my experience with them. I've spent a lot of time over the last few years with FieldCraft. I've taken classes with Mike Glover. I've actually done a 4-day retreat, the resiliency retreat with Mike and the crew. I think we were 3-1 as far as cadre to students at that event. We had the whole crew there. Here in Colorado, I've taken, I think, 20, 30 classes with the local cadre out here, Matt Vandy and Matt Shea and all the boys. So, and I've gotten to know a bunch of them. I've even signed a close friend of mine up, and also my daughter and my son-in-law. I've signed them up for classes, and that's how much I trust them. So I just want to get on real quick and say that FieldCraft it's not just Mike, or not just was Mike. And I'll give you my opinion about that here in a second. But the cadre over at FieldCraft, I've done the classes with Kevin Estella, Nate, the medical stuff, all those guys. Anyway, don't give up. I wouldn't give up on them yet. The cadre is really a bunch of good people. That new guy they brought in, the tattoo guy, the guy that was kind of a meathead, he kind of turned me off, and I think it's a good thing they got rid of that guy. As far as Mike goes, we spent some time together because we did that 4-day resiliency class, and we all had dinner together, and they brought in cooks, and it was quite the thing there. But in any case, my opinion of Mike at the time was that he's probably 15 years younger than me, I would say. He hasn't lived. I mean, sure, he's been to war and all that stuff, and and that's an experience I don't have. But there's certain things you go through in life, like a divorce, and dealing with women and passion and stuff. And he would talk at that course. At the time, he was still involved in a relationship with that person, and I'm thinking, hey, Mike, it's all fun and games until you're going through a freaking divorce and you wake up in the middle of the night sweating and having a panic attack and you have no control over it. That defines you. You realize how little control you have over yourself. And so he went through that after we were hanging out. But so I think he learned a lot from that. I can tell from just watching his podcast that he's probably learned more about that than he ever learned in war. And never think you have it figured out. Always think that, you never say never until you have the experience. So, but yeah, I don't know if Mike will ever come back to the company, but even if he doesn't, the cadre over there, and again, I've probably met all of them, if not pretty much 90% of them. I don't know who's left. I know Matt Shea is still there, or I'm pretty sure Matt Shea and Matt Vandy are still there, because on this recent podcast they talked about it. But I mean, those guys are pretty cool. I mean, just to show you, Mike before Christmas, and and I've taken a bunch of different classes before. They actually sent me this Montana Knife Company knife, well over $300, and along with a Christmas card saying thanks for your investment. So and it was signed by Mike. I'm pretty sure that was right before he left the company. But in any case, think about sticking and doing some business with them, because I mean their trainers are top notch. They're kind of doing something that's kind of a broader spectrum than you find with most training companies. So anyway, yeah, that's just my thoughts this morning before I have to head off to work. And yeah, so yeah, if you get a chance, take some courses with them. You won't be disappointed. So yeah, thanks for listening, and have a wonderful day.